In this video, I will show you how to create a totally dynamic progress percent timeline chart. For example, we have a project on which we have a certain number of milestones. Let's say the first milestone is 25% completed. This is just my assumption. If I change the 25% to let's say 100%, you can see the color automatically change to green color and the pie progress is also updated. And not only this, if I make this progress to 0%, you can see pie progress and the timeline chart, everything is dynamically updated. So how we can create this amazing chart, I will show you each and everything in this video. Consider we have this data sheet on which I have the date, milestone and the progress of my milestone. The first thing we need to create few helper column and I will show you a very easy formula for these helper column. For the height column, in this case, I will simply type 1 and now simply type -1. Simply select these two values and drag till the end of the data sheet. But I will click here and simply select copy set. The next thing we need to apply formula for completed in progress and not started column. I will click on E3 cell and simply type if condition, open parenthesis. If the value in the progress column is equal to 100%, hit comma, then I want to display the value from the height column, hit comma. Otherwise, I want to display any result, open close parenthesis and now close parenthesis for if condition, hit enter. And now simply drag this formula till the end of data sheet. For the in progress column, we need to apply if and condition if, open parenthesis and open parenthesis. If the value in the progress column is greater than 0%, hit comma. Another logic is if the value in the progress column is less than 100%, close parenthesis for AND function, hit comma. So whenever we have this condition meet, we want to display the value from the height column, hit comma. Otherwise, I want to display any result, open close parenthesis and close parenthesis for if condition, hit enter and simply drag this formula till the end of data sheet. For the not started column, we need to use if condition again, open parenthesis. If the value in the progress column is 0%, hit comma, then I want to display the height value, hit comma. Otherwise, I want to display any result, open close parenthesis and close parenthesis for if condition, hit enter and simply drag this formula till the end of data sheet. For the data label, we need to show a date first, then the milestone, then the progress percentage. So we need to create a text join function here. Simply type text join, open parenthesis. For the delimiter, I will simply type character 10, which is a line break, hit comma. For the ignore empty parameter, I will simply ignore. And for the text one, we need to type a very easy text function, open parenthesis. Select the date value, hit comma. For the format, in this case, I want day and simply type 3M, quotation mark again, close parenthesis, hit comma. For the text 2, in this case, I will select the B2 value, hit comma. And for the text 3, we need to type text function again, open parenthesis. Click on progress percentage, hit comma. And for the format, in this case, I will simply type 0.00%, quotation mark again, close parenthesis for text function. And now simply close parenthesis for text join function, hit enter and drag this formula till the end of data sheet. Now if I click any of the cell, for example, click on home and simply warp a text, you can see a data label in a proper format. I will simply unwarp the text again. To create a chart, first I will select all of the dates, hold Ctrl key and simply select the 3 helper column, completed, in progress and not started. Click on insert, recommended chart, all chart. On the column chart, you can see 2 layout. I will select the first layout and simply hit OK. The next thing, I will click on horizontal x-axis, right click, format x-axis, and here you can see automatically select based on data. We simply need to choose text x-axis. Now I have already selected the horizontal x-axis. I will scroll a little bit more, tick mark. In this case, I will simply select major type, simply select the none options. Now I will click on format, and for the text color, I will simply choose no fill color. So our horizontal x-axis is now height. Again, I will click on plus button and simply off the grid line. On the x-axis, we need to hide the vertical x-axis as well. Don't uncheck the primary horizontal x-axis. Now I will click on plus button, and this is how our first look. The next thing, I will select one by one series and simply choose the fill color to no fill color. So simply select, let's say, the orange bar. Click on format, and for the shape fill, I will select no fill. And now simply select the green bar and simply select no fill color. The blue one, and fill color is no fill. Now I will click on format, and one by one I will select, let's say, completed series. Click on plus button, apply the error bar, more error bar options. For the direction, I will select minus. For the end style, I will select no keep. For the error amount, I will select percentage and simply type 100%. Hit enter, and now you can see our error bar are perfectly touching the base line. Now click on format. For the shape width, I will simply select, let's say, 1 point. For the color, since this is a completed one, so I will select the dark green color. And for the line type, I will select the dotted line. Now scroll a little bit more. For the begin arrow type, I will select this circle arrow type. Now if I click outside my chart, this is how my error bar are look like for the completed series. The same step I will do for other two progress. Click on the chart, format, simply select in progress one, apply the error bar, more error bar options, click error bar options. For the direction, simply select minus. For the end style, simply select no cap. For the value, simply select percentage and type 100%. Click on formatting. For the color, I will simply choose the dark orange color. For the width, I will choose 1 point, and for the line type, I will select the dotted line. For the begin arrow type, I will select the circular arrow. Again, I will click not started series. Now if I click outside my chart, this is how my timeline chart is look like. Now before applying the data label, I will click on my chart, chart design, select data, hidden and empty. Make sure you have checked show NA as an empty cell, and also check show data in hidden rows and column. Simply hit OK and hit OK again. Now I will click on my chart, and one by one we need to apply the data label. Click on plus button, apply the data label, more data label options. Click on label options, expand this one, value from cell, and now simply select the entire data label column. Hit OK. Uncheck the actual value and show leader line. To apply on another series, simply select the one values, and here you can see value from cell. Simply select the data label column, hit OK, uncheck the actual value and show leader line. And now I think we have only left with the not started one. Simply select this one, value from cell, select the entire data label column. Again, hit OK, uncheck the value and show leader line. For now, I will close this window, and we need to choose the proper color for our data label. So for not started, I will select the red color. For the completed one, I will select the dark green color. For the not started, I will select the same dark orange color. Now we need to play a little bit more with our progress timeline chart. You can see the first two data labels are overlapping. and we cannot read the data label perfectly. If I just go to my height column, we simply type 1 minus 1. Why not to include, let's say, 0.5 and minus 0.5. Now I will select all of these four values and simply drag till the end of my data sheet. Again, I will select copy cell only. Now you can see our data label are perfectly displaying on the chart. Now I will simply update the chart title. And the only thing left, we need to create a pie progress chart. I will scroll to my helper column again, and here you can see already a completed in progress not started column. Now if I click on even cell, simply type is number function, open parenthesis, select the entire completed column, close parenthesis. This function will actually return a true for every number. And now if I simply type a sum function, open parenthesis, double dash, open parenthesis, and now simply type two closing parentheses, hit enter. This will actually count how many numbers we have. Now I will simply drag this formula for in progress and not started column. I will click anywhere on the blank area, click on insert. We need to insert a blank pie chart. Click on my chart, select data, add a new series. For the series name, let's say pie progress. For the series value, we need to select all of the calculated values. Hit OK. Click on horizontal x-axis. And for the horizontal x-axis, I will select these three series. Simply hit OK and hit OK. The only thing, we need to change the fill color of my pie chart. Now click on plus button, apply the data label, more data label options. Simply select the percentage as well, and for the label position, click outside end. Now I will do a little bit more formatting. Now our two charts are fully ready. The only thing, we need to hide these helper calculations. And now if I simply update the progress to, let's say, 100%, you can see the color automatically change, the pie progress automatically update. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something useful. I will share this template free of cost with you. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel for more video. If you have any other question in mind, just write me a comment. Thank you so much.